If you could see the world through my eyes, vibrant purple sunrise, shards of broken dreams come raining down.
Mark here, Life and Fitness Files. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with content. Today, I'm going to give you a rundown of how the 4x4 interval protocol has impacted my health and my fitness. Last year, I posted a video about the 4x4 protocol, how to do that, what that looks like, where your heart rate range you want to shoot for, maybe what speed you want to stick at. So make sure to check out that video if you are interested or have any questions about that. One of the biggest impacts that that protocol can make on your health and fitness is improving VO2 max. There are studies and evidence showing that it has a major impact in that regard. The 4x4 interval protocol is not the only way to improve VO2 max. It is a high intensity workout, something that you need to understand what you're doing, how to do it, and understand your body, your limitations, any other medical things that are going on. Personally, I have done a mixture of zone 2, slower steady state, and VO2 max 4x4 interval work. I had been doing some zone 2 for a while before I really tried this protocol. I had obviously seen improvements in my health and fitness over time, but I will say, having done this 4x4 protocol pretty regularly over the past year and a half, I have definitely seen an improvement in a lot of different factors in my health. A few specifics on that. One thing that I've noticed is that I am able to, first of all, do that 4x4 protocol. I use running for that specifically. I'm able to do that at a faster pace. So each of those 4-minute intervals, I'm able to get my heart rate up into the range that I want to, ideally above 90%. But I'm finding over time that at my speed that I can actually do that protocol at has increased. So it's actually increased my speed. My heart rate is able to pump that blood and keep me going at a faster pace because my VO2 max is increasing. I'm also practicing speed work when I'm doing this 4x4 protocol, and by running faster, you actually train your body to run fast. Positive benefit, but maybe increasing your speed is not really your goal, but increasing your VO2 max is going to increase your health and longevity regardless. So huge benefit in that regard. Another thing that I have recently paid attention to more closely was my resting heart rate. I have noticed that my resting heart rate over the past year and a half or so has really gone down. That's a good thing. So I'm noticing a marked improvement. I've noticed it in Garmin over time, tracking that while sleeping, and Whoop, as well as my resting heart rate while getting up in the morning. Huge benefit, and that's something that's going to improve when you do more exercise. VO2 max work like the 4x4 protocol is definitely going to help improve that. Another additional piece that I have noticed after doing the 4x4 protocol pretty consistently over the past year and a half is that mentally and physically, I'm able to sustain a higher heart rate at a faster speed, as I mentioned in point 1, and do so with a little bit less fatigue. I'm able to mentally endure that and get through those intervals. And when I'm done, my heart rate could be at the same heart rate that I was when I first started this protocol a while back, but it doesn't feel as exhausting. I'm able to get through it, and I actually look forward to it even more than I used to. So that is definitely a positive. My body is adapting and it's getting stronger, but also mentally able to do something hard and do it well, and it makes the rest of the day actually feel a lot easier. Another thing that I've noticed is that in between those intervals, I'll do my 4 minutes and I'm pushing it and busting it, I'm noticing that my heart rate in between the intervals is able to come down more consistently to a much lower heart rate. At first, it would drop, but it would take, you know, a lot of that 4 minutes. Now, it drops down a lot quicker and it can drop down a bit lower. That's awesome. Another thing that I've noticed is my recovery through the day is so much better than it was when I first started this. I had another video on the short-term effects of this high-intensity running. On my Garmin, it shows you stress, which is indicated by, you know, orange being in the stress, blue is kind of in that more relaxation mode. I would be sky high orange all day long, high stress, my heart rate would stay high all day, and it was just something that I figured would happen. Now, there are days that it goes in the orange, but when I sit down and if I'm in a meeting or doing something at work where I'm not doing a lot of movement, I can actually get back down in the blue and I feel a lot more calm and relaxed than I used to. So after doing that protocol, my body is definitely jazzed and primed to go for the day, but my body can actually come down when it needs to, and when I'm still and calm, my body will respond in kind. That didn't used to happen. So there are tons of benefits to doing this 4x4 protocol. Those are a few of mine. Have you tried this protocol? If so, leave some of your comments and experiences in the comments below. If you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments. Reach out. I have a bunch of other FAQ videos on doing the 4x4 protocol, so you can check those out. If that's something you want to try, how to get into it, how to know some of the ranges, how can I get started, what about for beginners. Tons of benefits to this. It can feel hard, but over time, as I'm talking about in this video, things do improve. Highly recommend it. Definitely worth jumping into. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with content. Lots of other videos, all kinds of things. Make sure to go check those out. Here's to life and fitness.
You might lose.
Peace out.
Walking miles and someone else is